home. It's really close to my actual home, and so I get to drive here almost every day, and I keep them in business. Let's go have a talk. I'm gonna go sit down in my favorite shady place because in the sun it's super hot, and then of course my glasses reflect. See you in a sec. Hello again, everybody. It's Billy Julianne here, or Julie Cantrell, as I've introduced myself in other videos. It all works. It's all part of my name. I don't have a lot to say today, which is unusual. But I also want to emphasize the fact that as I build my identity, I find that some days I'm just not as talkative as I am on other days. So that's all right, you know. And that may be a gift to you, because I won't just yammer on about this, that, and the other, or go down rabbit holes or anything like that. I did catch some footage earlier of my favorite donut shop in the world. It's called Five Daughters. It did originate in Nashville, but it's managed to expand throughout the Southeast, in Florida and into Atlanta. I hope it expands all over the world because it's so, so good. And it's been very, very nurturing to my soul as I eat dozens of them along the way. Now today I've had half a dozen of those donuts. Now half dozen of those donuts counts more like 3 dozen of Dunkin' Donuts, I would say. And that's not to impress or gross out or do anything like that. It's just wanting to show you that's just part of my mental hunger. And so that's kind of where I am still. So no matter where I am in my weight and the weight that I've gained, I still want all those donuts, and I'm going to go ahead and eat them. And I'm not going to beat myself up about it or feel bad about it or anything like that. And I'm not even going to consult with anyone to say, is this okay? Because I'm telling myself it is okay. And yeah, I'm gonna go eat dinner, and I made brownies earlier, because that's the only thing I do make, because I don't cook, but I do make my own brownies, because it does get kind of expensive to keep going out and buy all these baked goods that I love. So I'm gonna have brownies later. So yeah, 6 donuts, big ones for today. Doesn't cut it. It's just part of what I want for the daily intake for right now. But that aside, I don't want to go down any more food talks or anything like that. Just want to say hello and check in, and also to go back to my music query that I made last video. And if you didn't see last video, what I was asking was, what are the songs that come to mind when I mention songs that involve footwear? Now this was not any category that had any kind of purpose. It was a category that just came to mind. There are a lot of songs that deal with shoes and socks and things like that. So I thought, okay, well, off the top of your heads, what can you come up with? What songs, what favorite songs do you think of when you think of songs that deal with footwear? Now, me personally, I don't Google footwear songs and try to come up with a list for you. I go off the top of my head and think what springs to mind. And of course, since I'm older, I have some older songs in the list, and then I have some more modern songs as well. So in the last video, I gave some examples. There was these boots are made for walking by Nancy Sinatra. That is a classic. But then you come to the modern day with Bodak Yellow by Cardi B, also using boots in a very, very powerful, feminist way. We're going to also stay in the modern day and mention Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars, in which he mentions that he is wearing his Chucks. So he's got to kiss himself, he's so pretty wearing those fine clothes. So I do appreciate that song. It's a great song to kind of jam to when you're riding around in the car. Another song to jam to when you're riding around in the car that's just a lot of fun is by a Scottish performer named Paolo Nutini. And if you haven't heard of him, he's sort of on the indie rock scene. And this song is just a lot of fun. It's just called New Shoes, and it's just a great little dance tune, but it's just a little off the beaten track, and just, like I said, a lot of fun. And I'm about having some fun, and so look that up if you're not familiar with it. It's a great shoes song, but also a great pick-me-up song as well. And then there's also, going back to the 70s, there's Those Shoes by the Eagles, which is a little bit, sorry about the motor in the background, but that's the street for you. Anyway, Those Shoes is a little bit more, you know, sinister, cynical, I don't know, kind of in that Eagles line of songs that are kind of like digging at you. And then there's one of my all-time favorites, an artist and in songs, and that is Elvis Costello's Red Shoes. If you're not familiar with Elvis Costello, where have you been? Just check him out, Google him. He is very prolific. He's been around since the 70s. He's still around today. He tours, he writes, he's written for other artists, but his song, Red Shoes, which is also known as Angels Want to Wear My Red Shoes, from his very first album, is just a classic. So that's my kind of go-to shoe song out of all of them, is Red Shoes by Elvis Costello. So tell me what you think of. I know I have missed 100 or more footwear songs. In fact, I did miss one. The Beatles, Eleanor Rigby mentions Father McKenzie darning socks. I'd forgotten that one. Yeah, there are tons out there that I've missed. So just, you know, if you're interested, just put in the comment section whatever you think. If it's something new, I'll listen to it and comment back, because I'm always interested to hear what other people are interested in. So with that being said, I will let you go off and pursue your interests and continue to eat unrestrictedly, and that could be massive amounts, unrestrictedly. Okay, I think I've said that a lot, and I've said it more than one way, unrestrictedly and unrestrictively, and I'm not sure which one is correct, even though I was an English major, which, okay. Whatever the case may be, go off, have a wonderful afternoon and day, night, whatever the case may be, and I'll see you next time. Oh, and I will introduce a new song topic next video. This one's just a little short one to insert, and we'll get the new song topic next video, so wait for that too. Alright, thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Okay, let's head back to the ranch. Oh, technology. I wish I knew more about it. It kind of got ahead of me, you know. Being this age, I was learning on like a Mac, well, you know, it had toasters for a screensaver, that kind of thing. We thought that was really high technology back in the day. Anyway, I'll get better at it, I promise. I'm gonna stick to it, you know. I'm gonna use that tenacity. Okay, peace out, bye.